Hi guys, today I'm back to film my May empties. I know we're in the middle of June, but I have not added anything to this bag since the end of May, so these are genuinely my May empties. But I'm going to go ahead and get started because there is quite a bit. So first things up is the Body Shop Satsuma Hand Cleanse Gel. This is just a hand sanitizer. I originally bought this from when we were going to LA just to have a little one to throw in my purse, but I actually got it at TJ Maxx, so it was like, I don't know, like $2.99 or something like that. I think the Bath & Body Works ones are a little bit better, but I did like this. It just, I don't know, it wasn't my favorite hand sanitizer. That didn't really dry out my hands or anything like that, but if you used too much, it would kind of like pill up on your hands, which was weird. So that was the only reason I really didn't like it, but other than that, I actually did like it. So this Joico Color Balance Purple Shampoo, this is the best purple shampoo I have ever used. I have used the Clairol Shimmer Lights. I have used Paul Mitchell's before. I think I have tried out the Matrix one, which it was okay. But out of all the ones I've used, this is my absolute favorite. This is the only one I feel like genuinely really works for me. My hair can go from really brassy to like, I know at least right now my hair looks pretty ashy, and all I did was use this just one time in the shower, and that was it. So I feel like if you have any brassiness in your hair or any issues with it, to maybe get this. They do have a couple other colors as well. I think there's a red, a brown, a blue, and then obviously there's the purple. But this is my favorite purple shampoo of life, and I've actually already repurchased this. So next up is my Bath & Body Works Velvet Sugar Body Cream. Someone was saying that if you cut this open, there's a lot more product inside. I kind of thought about doing that, but the problem with this one in particular is that it's kind of starting to go bad already, so I don't really want to cut it open and use the remaining product in there. So since I squeezed out as much as I could, I'm still going to consider this an empty just because I don't want to use what's left in there. But I probably am not going to repurchase this. The body creams are nice. I do think they're pretty moisturizing. However, I just don't go through them fast enough, and I feel like they just go bad before I can actually get around to using them up. So probably won't repurchase that. Finished this Ulta Sweet Fantasy Vanilla and Caramel Creamy Body Wash. This was nice. It was a really light scent, I feel like, whereas the other one I had in my last month's empties was a stronger scent. So I mean, this was good. It was fine. It just was pretty light. But this is my Ulta Micellar Water Makeup Remover Cleansing Pads. These are really good. I do really like them. I don't think I'm going to repurchase them because the pads are not actually big enough to do my whole face. If they were, I would repurchase them. They're okay for eye makeup, but I feel like if I want to do eye makeup, I might as well just stick with my Garnier Micellar Water, because I get a lot more use out of it, and it's cheaper to do it that way. So I do really like these. I just don't think they're as practical as I want them to be, so I might repurchase them, but probably not. Finished up this Batiste Sweet and Seductive Dry Shampoo. It's the Ella Henderson one. I still never figured out who she is, but anyways, I didn't really love the scent of this one. It wasn't bad, it just really wasn't my favorite. So I probably won't repurchase this one. I'll probably stick with the other new one that they came out, which is really good. Can't think of it right now. I think it's Pomegranate and Jasmine or something like that, but this was okay. I mean, I just didn't love the scent. Finished up this Joico Insta-Tint Mermaid Blue Temporary Color Shimmer Spray. I actually used this on my son's hair. I was going to use it on mine. I kind of wanted to see what I looked like with like teal blue hair. It was beautiful. I used it on his hair though he had like a wacky hair day or something at school. And since he never really has colored hair, his is always just the same, you know, pretty medium blonde color. We decided to do a fun color in it. The only thing is I don't really see any shimmer in this product when I use it, but it is pretty good. It is pretty long lasting too. It lasted him pretty well throughout his school day, and that's, you know, running around sweating, all that kind of stuff. It does feel like a hairspray though, so it is kind of a little bit stiff and crunchy. But yeah, so I would repurchase this again just for kind of some fun stuff. I think it was like $5 though, so it was a little pricey for I feel like how much use we got out of it, because it really only lasted like 2 days and that was it. Is the Derek Lam 10 Crosby 2 a.m. Kiss Eau de Perfume. I think I threw the actual little bottle away, but this was like what it came in the play box. I actually really liked this. When I first applied it, I think as the day went on I kind of didn't like it as much, but at first I really liked it, so I probably would get another sample of this just to get a better idea of whether I really do like it or not. But I'm kind of interested to see what other scents this line has. Finished up my NYX Black Label lipstick in Hot Pink. This was part of Project Pan. I do miss the Black Label line because they are really creamy. This particular one smells like grape candy or grape soda. But I don't know. I don't know if they all smell that way or just this particular one, but I do miss this formula. This lipstick was kind of a sentimental purchase for me, so to actually have finished it and to actually kind of have to throw it away now is a little sad, but it's just makeup, so gotta go. I would repurchase this, but I can't because, like I said, they don't make it anymore. I'm sure I could probably find it on eBay or something like that, but like I said, they haven't made these lipsticks for a while, so I feel like any ones that are on eBay are probably kind of old and I wouldn't want them anyways. So tossing this and can't repurchase it. Finished up this Ulta Blood Orange Cranberry Foaming Hand Soap. Unfortunately, I believe Ulta has discontinued this scent, which was my favorite. It was actually a contest they had where people submitted different scent ideas or whatever, and somebody won, and this was the one that won, and it was my favorite. But yeah, now they don't have any more, so I do have another little backup, but I think it's the scrubby bead one, not the foam one, which I do love the foam ones more because they last a lot longer. So I mean, that kind of sucks, but they do have some new scents that are really nice. Finished up this Korres Kiwi Gentle Exfoliating Scrub for dry skin. I feel really bad. My boyfriend, I have been, just having him try out my face washes and stuff, and this one he had a really bad reaction to. I don't know what was in it that was really bad, but it was pretty bad. He said it was burning, and I'm like, you need to wash it off. And he's like, well, how do I know that it's not just burning because it's working? I'm like, because it doesn't burn when I use it. I'm like, so you need to wash it off. And then there's another product that I'll probably talk about in my next month Empties that was even worse on his skin. I don't feel like his skin is normally that sensitive, but I guess it is. Anyways, though, kind of onto this, I didn't really think it was that great. I've seen very mixed reviews on this. A lot of people said the scent was really great, but I don't know, mine did not smell very good. So I'm not gonna lie, I rushed through this as fast as I could because I just really didn't like it, which is disappointing because I know Korres has some great products, but this just really wasn't one of them. So I definitely would not repurchase that. Same thing with this one. This is the Pacifica Kale Detox Deep Cleaning Face Wash. Ugh, just thinking about this makes me feel nauseous because it smelled weird, just ugh, gross. I don't know what kale smells like or if kale even has a scent, but it smelled like, I don't know, like a green leafy smoothie, and not in a good way. It did not smell good at all. This also claims to remove makeup and says remove makeup, cleanse and tone. No, it did not take makeup off at all. And I'm talking I had just very basic makeup on, just BB cream and stuff, stuff that was pretty easy to remove, not long wearing products. And this couldn't remove it. So it was not good. I definitely would not repurchase this, which is disappointing. Pacifica skincare I think just does not work for me, but they have the cutest packaging. That, and they are cruelty free, I don't know if they're necessarily organic, but they are 100% vegan and stuff like that, so that kind of sucks, but their products just, I cannot find any skincare ones that work for me. Finished up a Maybelline Fit Me powder. I feel like I always have one of these in here. This is my Holy Grail favorite, so I feel like it's obvious I'm going to repurchase them, and I have, I think, one I'm using now and another backup, so I'm set for a while. This my boyfriend loved. This is the Eclose Daily Facial Cleansing Oil. I like this too. This is great for removing makeup, but my boyfriend likes it because he does have really dry skin and he felt like it made his skin really soft. I did tell him that it was kind of better for removing makeup and stuff, but I don't know, it worked really nicely for him, so I did try to pick up another oil cleanser for him. But yeah, we no longer carry E-Close, otherwise I would have gladly picked this one up because I know he liked it. So I do like this, and I wish I could repurchase it, but we just don't carry it at work, and if we don't carry it at work, chances are that I'm going to pick it up are pretty slim because I do a lot of my makeup shopping and stuff obviously at work. So I would repurchase, but we don't carry it anymore, so I kind of can't. This is the Juralique Herbal Recovery Advanced Serum. This was really nice. This was actually like a really nice like boost of moisturization before I did my moisturizer. And it reminded me kind of Aveda with the scent of it, kind of. It kind of had like a little bit of like an earthy scent to it. But it was like a good earthy scent, so this I actually really did like. I think I looked at the price though, and it was just really pricey and kind of more than I felt like spending on it. It does claim to be, it says a youth defense gel concentrate, so it does claim to be like anti-aging. I didn't really see any anti-aging benefits just from this little like sample thing, so that would be kind of something that if, you know, I felt like I had saw some huge anti-aging differences, I would have maybe actually paid up and purchased the full one. But I don't think I'm going to repurchase it because I just didn't really see any anti-aging. It was just nice and moisturizing and I liked it, but I didn't love it. So finished this Murad Renewing Eye Cream. This is one of my favorite eye creams. It is very thick and luxurious and very moisturizing. I do think it claims to be a little bit firming, which at first I don't really feel like I see that, and I definitely don't feel any firming. But then, you know, if I apply it and wait a few minutes and look in the mirror, I feel like I do actually see a difference. So I do like this. I might repurchase this, but I do have a ton of skincare stuff. And especially with getting the Sephora Play Box, like you get so many skincare things in there that I don't know that I'd ever actually need to purchase eye cream. But if I did, I would get this one again. Finished up my Ulta Automatic Eyeliner in Deep Brown. I like this a lot. The only thing is that since it is a twist up pencil, you can't really sharpen it, which sucks, but otherwise, I mean, this is a fantastic eyeliner. I really did like it. It's very pigmented, pretty creamy. Another upside is that it does last a really long time too. Like, it took me forever to finish this. I'd used it a ton before my Project Pan, and then obviously in Project Pan I was using it almost every day, and it took a really long time to finish. So you are definitely getting your money's worth if you buy these. It should last you a pretty long time, so I do recommend these. I would repurchase this one, and I'm kind of thinking about it, but I know I do have a lot of other eyeliners to get through. These three kind of go together. This is the Origins Maskimizer Skin Optimizing Mask Primer, and then 2 Origin mask samples. You have the Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask, and then you have the Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask. So this one was a moisturizing one. This was obviously to like clean out your pores. And then the Maskimizer is just supposed to kind of help the mask work better. I really didn't get it. I'm not gonna lie, I just don't understand the mask primer. Like, what exactly is it doing? When I sprayed it on, it just felt like a moisturizing spray, which I kind of didn't really know how that was gonna work with the charcoal one, because the charcoal one, you put it on and it actually dries down. Whereas this one, it felt like the Korres Overnight Facial, like it's kind of like a thicker moisturizer and you just put it on. So I think that these two worked really well together to like moisturize my skin, but these two I just didn't really understand, and I still just kind of don't understand this. Like, what is the benefit of using this? I mean, I get that it's supposed to like prep your skin for a mask, but how? And like, you know, is it like putting like vitamin E on my skin? Like, what exactly is it doing? That's just something I felt like I didn't really understand with this product. So probably wouldn't really repurchase any of these. They were nice to use and fun to try out, but I wouldn't repurchase them. And lastly, you guys will see this product again because I'm going to talk about it. I never got around to filming my nighttime skincare routine, and I kind of forgot I wanted to save this product for that video. This is the Body Shop Drops of Youth Concentrate. This is basically a serum. I really like this. I'm really sad it's gone. I wasn't a big fan of the dropper. I don't know if mine was like defective or what, but it just was really hard to actually pick up the product with it. I found that I'd have to take it out, push the button, and then put it back in and let it suck up that way. If I left it in there and pushed the button and then tried to suck it up, it like wouldn't work. I don't understand why, but that's the way it was. But this was really nice. It was a nice boost of moisture, but it also dried down really quickly, so I didn't feel like I was just putting a bunch of goop on my face once I put my moisturizer on too. And I do feel like I saw a little bit of anti-aging benefits with this as well, so I would repurchase this. I'm kind of thinking about it, but like I said, I just have so much skincare stuff, and then, you know, the Sephora Playbox always gives you a lot of skincare. So I know I have a ton of serums I need to get through first, but I did really like this, and I do kind of want to save it and mention it in my nighttime skincare routine because this was something that I was using for a really long time. So love this, would repurchase, and maybe I will down the road. So, and that is it for our empties. I know that I have a separate bag, sorry, for my June empties, and it's a lot slower. I don't have that much stuff in there, but it is only like the middle of June, so there's still a whole nother 2 weeks that I could potentially fill up the bag. But I'm pretty happy with this month. I really feel like I did kind of clean out my collection a little bit with some of these things. So I know especially my face wash collection has felt a lot smaller lately, getting rid of some of those. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!